We don't need these sorts of things, drugs or alcohol and stuff like that. Be your own drug. You know what I'm saying?
That's a genius.
The Quranly app. Subscription cheaper than Netflix, encouraging Quran reading, modern, engaging and fun. Download it today.
Assalamu alaikum guys, and welcome to another episode of Smile to Jannah. This is a short video. I saw a little clip of a woman in India who is marrying herself. Now, rather than, just talking about how absurd this is, let's take it as a metaphor. Let's take it as something that does have a root. And the root is self-love. Yes, self-love. So this is something that we can take from this woman. It doesn't mean that we go out there marrying ourselves to that sort of level, but what we can do is give ourselves the benefit of the doubt. Yeah, be a bit productive with our relationship and constructive. What I mean by this is, look, who do you speak to the most? It's yourself. Monitor your self-talk. How are you speaking to yourself? Whenever something goes wrong, do you say,
I'm not good at this, I'm rubbish, I'm stupid, I'm clumsy, I'm this, I'm that?
That results in nothing. Nothing really happens. You just make yourself feel worse. If something drops, you're like, how can I make sure that I don't drop this again? Or when you're late, why am I usually late? How can I make sure I'm on time? Yeah, now your brain starts searching through its filing cabinet, even in the unconscious mind, because sometimes you pick stuff up unconsciously, and it'll strive to answer that question. Oh, it's because I leave late. Oh, it's because I got this at home, because my clothes aren't ironed, this is that. So whatever the case may be, questions, yeah? Question yourself. That's number one. Number two, look, especially as men, things are very difficult. When it comes to women, Valentine's Day, and not as Muslims, but just as a society thing, women, they get gifts, diamonds, yeah, all this sort of stuff. But when it comes to men, somebody said this and it was quite profound, that who's going to be giving us gifts? I mean, let's face it, what do we get? Socks, ties. I mean, pathetic, frankly. You're giving diamonds and you're getting with socks, Pringles socks. Give me a break. Yeah, so sometimes, you have to treat yourself. Yeah, it's like Keanu Reeves, when somebody asked him, oh, you're not with somebody, so you can't go out, and how is it? He's like, what do you mean I can't go out? So I take myself out, I treat myself. You know what I'm saying? So you can do this, take yourself out to dinner. Treat yourself. Now, look, even when it comes to stuff like this, like certain material objects, get them, but don't get them to fill a void. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't let it enter your heart. You're allowed to buy stuff and look good. Come on. You know what time it is. Come on. There's nothing wrong with looking good. There's nothing wrong with that sort of stuff. What is wrong is when you let it enter the heart. It's like water. When it's outside the ship, it's okay, no problem. You can ride it. It's there. The water is beneficial. If you see it metaphorically, the water as money and the ship as you. As soon as the water starts entering the ship, that's when there's a problem. That's when the ship starts sinking. So when the wealth starts entering your heart, that's when the problem is. Bear that in mind, guys. It's okay to spend on yourself and look good and, pay attention, go to the gym and go out for walks and look after yourself. Look after yourself. And the other thing is, invest in yourself, in your health. Eat good food. Look at ways to grow yourself. Learn. Because at the end of the day, guys, the people that you attract, they will treat you like you treat yourself. You treat yourself with respect. Don't tolerate people coming late. Yeah, you don't tolerate bad quality stuff. Then people, they know if this person comes, he eats good food, he's like this, he's principled and stuff like that. People will give you that respect. If you don't respect yourself and you don't know, then what you're doing is, I want to get married, mate, because I'm lonely. That's the wrong reason to get married. Somebody gave this example that if you are to get married, you should be someone that's happy. She should be someone that's happy. And then you share in each other's happiness. Not you're incomplete, she's incomplete. Then you come together and you start projecting your insecurities and traumas that you've got from committing haram when you were young. Yeah, so look after yourself. That means not going out with your friends. If that means, being alone, but reading, watching stuff, doing courses, studying from scholars, then that is something that is very, very important, guys. So self-love is something that is integral. Good thoughts actually affect, they're like a placebo in you improving. This is even in medical journals as well. Yeah, the placebo effect. Positive thoughts and positive emotions and family being around, stuff like that can help a person's recovery, because these things are inside you anyway. But how do you access them? By knowing about yourself. Why is it that anytime we go to a shop there's music playing, sit in a cab or a taxi there's music playing? Why? Because these people cannot tolerate listening to their own thoughts. They're not comfortable with being in their own company. They just can't stand it when they're by themselves. You know, when you're with somebody and they have to constantly feel the need to fill silences with inane talk. I mean, what's the point of doing that? Yeah, even when,
oh yeah, I'm a Muslim, but yeah, how come you don't get to drink alcohol and you know, socialize?
whoa, I'm sorry, I don't need alcohol to socialize with my friends. Yeah, I believe in my personality enough that I don't need to be pissed out of my skull just so I can have good conversation with Brian, mate. You know what I'm saying? We don't need these sorts of things, drugs or alcohol and stuff like that. Be your own drug. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and the only way you're gonna do that is by reading these self-help books, looking into psychology and these other things. Yeah, so look into philosophy, counseling and stuff like this. This is something that the Ummah really needs. Let's leave it there, guys. Hope you guys benefited from this Indian lady. Don't marry yourselves, love yourselves. Let's leave it there. Until next time, Assalamu alaikum.